Hi guys, thanks for tuning in. So in this video, I'm going to go over the tips and tools I've learned over the years from all seeing like 6 different therapists and what has worked for me with living with anxiety and just, managing it better. So I'm going to go over this little, it's not that long. It's not anything crazy like, oh, you need to run 50 miles a day or do these weird like magic tricks. No, it's very simple, basic things that you can incorporate into your daily life. So, the list. Seeing a therapist, I think, just for starters, for anything, it doesn't have to be anxiety, but just talking to someone who's not like a family or a friend who already has that like relationship with you, seeing someone that you don't have that connection with where it's kind of like unbiased and they can just be really real with you and coach you, give you advice. That's always just been the best. Every time I've seen a therapist going into it, I'm like, I don't want to do it. After, you feel a million times better. You feel that weight off your shoulders. You feel like a new person. It's just healthy just to talk to someone, be really honest with how you're feeling. The symptoms. Are you having panic attacks every day? Are you really not able to live your life? Is it stopping you from going to places? So seeing a therapist, and there's many therapists out there, obviously, but just, seeing ones that specialize in, anxiety or OCD, depression, whatever your thing will be. And, make sure that they have like a good rating, like if you're on Google or something, or, get one from a friend. That's always a good suggestion. And then, so the next one, working out, that I can't even tell you how much that has helped me. It's such a natural stress reliever. Anytime after a workout, you just feel like you're kind of on this, like the runner's high. You just feel like, oh my God, like what was I worried about before this? Like all your stresses and worries kind of just melt away if you're running or whatever your workout is. And there's so many fun classes, working out, it doesn't have to be this like, oh, like I have to work out again. It doesn't have to be a chore. So, find like kind of what works with your body because everyone's bodies are so different and what's going to help you reach workout goals. Or if you just want to work out just for anxiety, you don't really have to do a class. Just like some cardio is probably the best for mental health. I mean, anything's good that gets your sweat. Dancing, I love dancing like a freak in my room. So yeah, working out, amazing just for overall health, but for anxiety and other, mental health things, it's incredible. And then meditation. This one I didn't really use when I first had anxiety. It was kind of more of a recent in the past 2 years, I'd say. But just, yoga classes or meditation on your own. And I always thought meditation is just sitting on a mat in silence. For me, I can't really do that because my mind is just so like rapid fire. For me, meditation is listening to music out in nature, whether that's hiking, going on a walk, swimming, just anything in nature. I feel so connected to myself, who I am with music. Music does really help, but I don't have to do it with music. So yeah, find what works for you, but meditation is incredible because, anxiety, it's like, your thoughts are going so fast and it's hard to kind of really realize that your thoughts are not your reality. I still work on it every day. But meditation, you kind of refocus and recenter and just be like, okay, I'm thinking all these crazy thoughts. None of them are going to come true. None of them are my current situation. There's not I'm not in danger. But anxiety, it can make you feel, oh my God, there's a lion chasing me. I'm going to die. I'm going to get sick. I'm going to embarrass myself. All these worst case scenario thoughts that for me have never come true ever. And I'm sure for you guys, they've never come true. But your mind is really a crazy thing. It can just play so many tricks on you and make you think all these things that are not true. So meditation is amazing. And you don't have to like whip out a yoga mat. You can meditate anywhere, in a classroom, in an airplane, grocery store, wherever you're starting to feel the anxious thoughts. Like if you can, close your eyes keep your eyes open, but just focus on your breathing, do a couple of deep breaths, kind of recenter, think what made me start feeling anxious. Like when Did I go somewhere? Did I see someone? Okay, and then once you realize that, okay, do I really need to be this worked up about it? You know, like, can I change it? The situation that I'm so worried about? And if you can't change it, then why are you so upset about something you have no control over? So, and then after meditation, learning how to separate your thoughts from your reality, it's a daily process. I'm not saying all these things, you know, they're going to happen overnight and you're magically going to wake up one day and be like, oh my God, anxiety, I cured it. I'm never going to have it again. I've been working on myself and my thoughts for 8.5 years now, a really long time, and I still have my moments and my freakouts, and sometimes I forget to catch myself like with the thoughts, and then I have a full-blown panic attack, because usually I'm pretty good at catching. I think that is really important, catching yourself when you're doing the thoughts, so you don't have to go through the actual, you know, full-blown panic attack, oh my God, because that's really bad. So learning to separate your thoughts from your reality is so important, because like I've said in all my videos, anxiety, it can make you feel like you're dying, you're having a heart attack, you're gonna, like, it's always just these, like, worst outcome, like, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna get sick, I'm gonna embarrass myself, these people are gonna hate me. It's just all such negative thoughts. So, you know, if you're worried about something, or you're like, I can't tell if I'm anxious or not, think, you know, are these thoughts negative or positive? Because if they're negative thoughts, most likely they're anxiety, or, I mean, they could be other things, but most anxiety, it's never really positive. So catch yourself thinking these thoughts. You know, if your thoughts are going so fast and you're like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, it takes a while to really, you know, like, hone these tools, and, like, it's like working a muscle at a gym. It takes time, but the more you practice it and the more you're aware of it every day, it gets a lot easier, trust me. So learning to separate your thoughts from your current situation. See, right now I'm in a room, you know, I'm not in any danger, but with my anxiety, I could start thinking, oh my God, you know, I could die. Now that I think about it, my mind could really just go on an insane rant if I, like, allowed it to. But I realize I'm not in any danger. I'm fine. I'm going to be fine. There's no real threat. So that is very important. And then the last one, you know, getting medication if you need it. I did take, like, a few months ago, I started this trazodone. I kind of on and off of it. Just because my anxiety was affecting my sleep. But now I don't really need it, because YouTube, I just Google, like, guided meditation for anxiety. That is incredible also. And I just fall asleep so fast to it. It's like a 40-minute video of this guy, and his voice is so, like, calming, and it's like this great, just such calm music, kind of like background white noise type thing. It's incredible. So I don't really take medication anymore, but when I did, it wasn't for that long. It was about, like, 6 months on and off, because my anxiety, in day-to-day, it's very manageable. I can do it because I've kind of learned the hard way to deal with it. But when it started affecting my sleep, that was when I was like, I can't do this on my own. I think I need medication, because being really tired and then having anxiety on top of that is just such a recipe for disaster. It was horrible. So that was the only time where I did get medication. But yeah, to anyone, you know, who truly does need medication to get by and to do the things in their life that they need to do every day, whether that's a job, working out, school, you know, those things, you have to do them in life, and you can't let anxiety stop you from doing them. So, you know, get medication if you truly do need it, but I suggest before you get medication, really learn how to separate your thoughts from your reality, and to really try to work on yourself and your thoughts before you take medication, because, you know, anxiety, it's not going to get cured overnight. It is with you for life. You can learn to live with it and get amazing tips and tools, but I think it is not the best idea to just jump to medication and then only use that and then kind of just have that as a crutch and then, you know, not really know all these like mental tips and learning how to separate your thoughts and working on your mind. I think that those are very crucial and important before you choose to take medication, but that's just my own opinion. You know, but do what your body needs and talk with family and friends. You know, don't see just one therapist also. I've seen about like 6 different therapists and all of them have taught me such different things, and it's nice getting a new perspective. And I've done hypnotherapy and all different types of cognitive behavioral therapy. So, you know, see what else is out there. So I hope that helps any of you guys who do have anxiety, or this isn't just about anxiety, this is anything. All of us go through such similar things. So thank you for watching, and I hope this helps any of you guys and you can get through it. I promise it. Thanks. Bye.